So today we have the squats. Just squats as always. We'll look into it, see exactly what we're doing for those of you that are concerned about it. But I did just finish up a run. So this is like the ultimate test to see if stretching does help. You know what I mean? But you gotta realize it's not like the fucking elixir of life. You know what I'm saying? I do predict still discomfort, pain, tightness, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like when you're training hard, you know, to achieve a greater status and what you're training for, it's not gonna be fucking easy. This is just to limit the amount of pain. So it did work yesterday. So hoping it works today. You know, I did stretch as soon as I woke up. So I'll definitely, like the pain I was in fucking last week, I will definitely be able to tell if it's the same or worse. You know what I'm saying? But we got squats, 6x4, and that's actually it in terms of the compound movement. But like I said, you know, you want to get precise for the precise people. We'll look at it, let you know what percentage we're working with today. But I can say that if we're still in an intense amount of fucking pain, verge of tears I'm talking about. Last week was verge of tears. You might just have to cut out the running before the squats. And that would be the smart thing to do, you know. I know some of you are probably like, why the fuck are you running before your squats and then wondering why you're so tight and shit. I've always ran first on Wednesdays, then finish up with more cardio with the stairs. So it's just what I'm used to. And it's just a slight 10-minute run. I already did reduce it. Used to be incline, but today we just ran flat, slight 10 minutes. So it should help. But yeah, I know, like, this kind of makes you feel like a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's cooler? Squatting when you're supposed to, or squatting when you're supposed to after a nice slow run. Also, hard forms of cardio, running stairs, all that shit, good for the insides. I already feel better than I did last Tuesday. Like I'm telling you guys, fucking last week, stretching, like the active stretching was borderline unbearable. Walking over, picking up the plates, adding the weight, unbearable. Everything was unbearable. So it is a good sign that we're in just a tiny bit of discomfort right now, just being tight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that if we're gonna feel it, it's kind of like Tuesday, because like I said, it's not the elixir of life, so you still feel it. And on Tuesday, I did still feel it, but it wasn't until like around after the 4th set. And by that point, we had 2 more sets left. So I'm hoping that it's the same case today, where it's like fucking, you know, first 3, first 4 are kind of chilling. And then that 4th is where the pain starts to kick in. And at that point, we just gotta tell ourselves, 2 more sets and we're chilling. But also, we have some pre-workout. What flavor? Beef flavor. Could be mad about it. or you could accept the fact that the bottle will go where the bottle goes. Meaning some things you can't control. You just gotta allow it. Feeling pretty solid. The one thing that ends up hurting the most, funny enough, is my fucking calf, dude. Like, it gets tight, but then when I put on the sleeves, it's squeezing them, you know what I mean? So it's like the lack of blood flow, and it ends up getting really, really tight. So I am hesitant to put the sleeves on so early. But it should be straight. I can take calf pain, you know what I mean? It's usually, that's like the worst pain that I feel during it, but it's usually just a mix of all the pain that creates for just such an overwhelming experience to the point where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If it's like just the calf pain and then a little bit discomfort all around, I can manage that. Weight feels good. Weight feels good. So this is going to hurt no matter what. Just banking on it not really hurting badly until I'm at least done set number 3. That way I could just tell my... That was holding my anger. Otherwise you guys would have seen some vicious power right there. Anyways, that way I could just tell myself, oh, 3 more sets, we're chilling. I'm also gonna use the shit to declare the halfway mark, because I do have to shit, but I think it's good just to wait till we're halfway. You know what I mean? That way we get some relief. It's kind of like a pit stop, you know what I'm saying? Refuel and everything. Which is kind of funny because you're kind of defueling. Anyways, first set. After this, I'll look at the percentages for you guys. Right? A little heavy, but first set. Feel pretty good so far. You know what I'm saying? Feel some mini cramps, but I had to get a permanent crown today for my tooth. So didn't get to eat or drink anything today. Just didn't want to be one of those embarrassing cases where you go in and they're like, oh, hell nah. Go to the station, brush your teeth, rinse your shit out. So I didn't eat beforehand after I brushed my teeth, and then I couldn't eat for an hour or so after the appointment. And unfortunately, within that hour's time, I go to the gym and I wanted to get the 6x4 over with, so he had it straight here. But sitting here, because usually the pain will kick in, you know, after we put it down for like a minute, I feel good. So we're cleared for that first set. 79% of the max for the 6x4. That's what we're doing. So for me, that's 460. But going into the second set, should feel smoother than the second. It is 6 sets, so if it does start to get a little bit rough, it won't until, like, in my experience, when I would just do 3x5, all that shit, first set for me would kind of just be like that ultimate warm up, and then second set would be free. And I'd feel really good for my third set always, as you guys see in the past. And you're a real one, if you know what I'm talking about. But back when I would add on weight for that last set, that third set would always feel great, and I'd be able to do some crazy shit. So it shouldn't start feeling like hard to bang out that, you know, those last couple sets, or reps, I mean, to around, you know, 4, 5, 6. But second set for 60 by 4. All right, get that quick little 60, 30, 60. I believe last week, I definitely was feeling it after the first set and really bad on that second. So let's see, we're chilling. Usually starts happening after I catch my breath. All right, second set done, and we are still chilling. We're not in that fucking I alone in the honored one type of euphoric pain yet. So it's good, it's good. Give it up for the 10. We are on the 5th set, and things are actually looking really fucking good, man. Really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not done yet, but at this point, I can 100% confirm that if you are like me, you get that lactic acid buildup, you find that in your powerlifting program or whatever program that, you know, like, you just come in and your back is fucking sore, your knees, your calves, everything, you know, like as it gets later during the week, like Monday is your only like good day because you're coming off fresh, and then it's just all downhill from there. I'm telling you, fucking stretch 2 times a day. Technically 3, but when I stretch right before my lifts, it's for 2 minutes and it's active stretching. So this would be static, you know, where you're just in one position, just breathing, you know, lengthening, really stretching out. Active is like you're moving, you know, so an active variation of the toe touch would be just going down and going back up repeatedly for 20 seconds. So I'll do that for 2 minutes, but then I stretch for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how badly I want to get out of the gym, and then stretch when you wake up. If you don't have time for that, find some time to stretch for another 5 to 10 minutes before you come to the gym. It is a life hack, man. A fucking gym hack, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like last week, bro, after the first set, I was on the floor in agony, dude. Like I was so close to just giving in and being like, I can't do this. Whether it be shortening the reps or just not doing as many sets, I was so fucking close. Like I'm telling you, the verge of tears after every fucking set. That is not exaggeration. But today, I feel tight in my calves. They're pretty fucking tight, hurting pretty bad, but that's pretty much it. Like I'm tight, you know what I mean? I'm like sore everywhere, but that just comes as the week goes on, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you just go straight through it like I do, and then you have your rest days, you know, back to back. So I go Monday through Friday straight through, but that's a given, that's unavoidable, but you can minimize the pain so it's not as fucking dreadful. Like today, like I said, like I'm having that discomfort, tightness that just comes, you know, from beating your body up throughout the week, but it is nothing compared to last week. Like I feel fucking phenomenal compared to last week. So stretch, man. If you have that problem, it is a fucking hack. Stretch 2 times a day. After the gym for 5 to 10, static, and then static again when you wake up or whenever before the gym. But anyways, 5th set. All right, it's looking good. You know, obviously getting to the point where we're starting to slow down, lose steam. But 6 sets can't be helped. But just gonna rest up. For that last set. And we gotta feed him. Last set, same weight as we've done before. That pain's really starting to come in, but as we said, we could be nothing but grateful if it came in at even before the last set, you know, after set number 4 or something like that. So the fact that it's coming in, but I got one more set left is glorious, you know? And like I said, huge part of it, if not all of it, like I'm feeling it a little bit more in my quads, but all the pain is just in my calves. It's really hard to get that lactic acid out and really stretch them. There's not a lot of fucking calf stretches out there to really help with that shit. So those will be the ones that start to remain, you know, pretty fucked up during the squat process. But everything else is straight. Back and everything, quads are starting to come on, but like I said, it's the last set, so it's really no big deal. But let's get this over with. And it will be a phenomenal squat session today. One for the books, man. One for the books. All right, come on, you bitch. Last set. Come on. Happy with that. Solid. We did go up in weight as the program calls for it. So last time it was 440. This week it was 460. And it was less painful than we're doing the lighter weight. So all around W.